The Singer Quantum Stylist 9960 not only has buttonholes, it also has eyelets. Stitch number 101 is just that. It's just a single stitched, satin stitched eyelet. It is going to stitch one time and stop. We have buttonholes, we have eyelets, we have bar tacks, we have mending stitches. We're going to go through each of those. But I do want to show you, first off, if you are looking to get to the end of that row, you can go ahead and go through from one all the way up. But by the way, if you touch the arrow back, you'll go to the end of the grouping of stitches, and there we are. We're at stitch number 101. Select the stitch. Now you do need to have stabilizer under this, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you don't have the right stabilizer. It does have us use foot B, so I have put that on. That's that nice clear foot. It also has a little bit of a cutout underneath. So as it builds up a thicker stitch, which an eyelet usually has some thickness to it, is that it's going to feed evenly. So let me just go ahead. I actually have the foot control unplugged right now, so when I lower the presser foot, the start-stop button turns from red to green. So I can just go ahead and touch green. I'll let it sew because it knows to only stitch one. It's going to do a little lock, stops with the needle down, touch the scissor button, bring it up. Now, on this, now take a look. You can see that it's not perfectly aligned. It went all the way around and tried to get back together. That's just because I got 2 layers of fabric. It's kind of squishy. There's nothing really for those feed dogs to grip onto. So I did the best I can. Now, it's okay, but what if we can make it better? So if you actually have fabric with stabilizer, and we do the same stitch once again without changing anything on the machine, let it stop, touch the scissors. I'm going to cut the thread so you can really see how good it looks. So this is the one I just stitched. I also sampled it before I showed you that it actually was going to make a difference in how perfect this machine's forward and reverse alignment is there. But you do need to properly stabilize. So underneath here, I've got some tearaway stabilizer. Depending on your fabric, you could have 1 layer, you could have 2 layers, but it makes a difference, especially when you're sewing out lettering or decorative stitches or something as simple as an eyelet. Now, to open up an eyelet, what you're going to do is just take your pair of scissors and actually just kind of give it, this is how I do it, just give it a good little push, a little twist, and now you have an opening. And that's the idea of an eyelet, is that their stitches are going to seal that area, and you could put things through that, you could hook it, you could have more than one and have something going in and out of them. You could actually even secure a quilt block, like for quilting, instead of tying a quilt, you could do little eyelets inside of every little block and get a little locking stitch in there. And that would be a great way to tie it and go pretty fast. Fun things that you can do with your machine. Remember, stitch out all your decorative stitches using our video, How to Make the Ultimate Stitch Book, which you'll find in the links below this YouTube video.